finish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Rodgers going to come out throwing. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is the key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw is Jackson. That throw complete to his tight end Long. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. It off out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Gibson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Now Rodgers. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Second and 4. Gibson here running out of the gun. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Once more, Gibson.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
He's got it to Gibson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard
line. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
26.
Now it's Rodgers.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz and wreaks havoc, because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And the line again here is the 37 on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. fourth down. Here's Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Play action. It's Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. Rookie making a little bit of a lucky mistake. Third down.
That's a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those back yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, Jackson.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Hey, take 26!
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field, that's a team that's really getting after it.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side with Gibson. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Washington. 65 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Gibson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Now Joey Sly for the point after.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. This time, Jackson will throw it. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 42-yard line. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23.
Now Jackson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
15-yard line. He is going to find Hill here.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Throwing, Jackson.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Jackson.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did. And you're